Today I'm reviewing the Flamecraft by ZWILLING Grills. Not only is this the weirdest looking grill I've ever seen, but it could quite possibly be the most multifunctional, well thought out grill I've ever reviewed in 15 years. So this is all handcrafted in Germany. It's a German engineered grill. This is gonna be in the luxury category of our grill space. So we have the Model M accessory, which is gonna give us countertop space, plus a ton of functionality from a storage compartment standpoint. I'm gonna go through all the bells and whistles on the outside, then we're gonna get under the hood. Apparently this grill has a ton of different functionality. It is literally an all-in-one grill. If you want to get rid of a smoker, want to get rid of a pizza oven, if you want to get rid of a skillet, like this just does everything, literally everything. First of all, this is aesthetically different than any other grill. We just set it up, and I think 4 or 5 of our employees were like, what is this? Wouldn't you guys say, Braden, does this even look like a grill? Doesn't even look like a grill. So it has like a actual real wooden handle, stainless steel rectangular top. Look at that. All double weld, German steel. But this seems very functional, like drip trays under your warming drawer. That seems very, very highly functional. Look at these burners, man. There's like no burners. Look at it, it's just empty in the middle. What the heck? This is a removable side shelf, okay, with a removable cutting board. So you can make this as modular as you want. So I think that's what I really like about it, starting on the outside. You can't see them, but there's hidden casters under here. So we have this one not set. You can move this around, see that? But then this one, there's also leg levelers on it. And we set the leg levelers in place. Now this one is fixed. So you can make it super stationary and make like a full outdoor kitchen concept with their modular stations. Or you can just have a standalone grill on wheels if you want. So it's literally an all-in-one, which is really cool if you ever moved or something. This could definitely come with you. Don't forget, guys, if you're liking what you're learning on this channel, give us first stab at the business. Whether you're local here in Denver, Colorado, or all across the United States, we can definitely hook you up with one of these grills. We sell everything we review. Give us a chance. Let's look under the grill itself. Let's look under the hood. Functionality seems really high. That's really what they're preaching with this grill. You could do propane or natural gas. They said they definitely sell more propane. So you got your propane holder here. We got storage in here. Let's see what's in here. Okay, we have our user manual. All I know is that's high quality German steel. I know that. Oh my gosh. That looks like a piece of granite. It looks painted though, huh? They're trying to trick us. This looks like a pizza stone of some sort. So then we have storage here. So this grill comes with a lot of accessories. So you can store accessories in here. Again, we have more storage here. That's kind of handy. That's kind of cool. Grease management system. These are removable and washable. Man, there's a lot of stainless steel before we even get into the grill. And then that drip pan slides out and is washable too. So far, I haven't really got into the grill yet. Functionality is high. Ignition systems here. So most people buy it with the Model M because it creates sort of this outdoor kitchen look. Also, by the way, comes in different colors. So you can get that in different finishes if you want. All the accessories are extra, but all the accessories we're gonna show you, oh my gosh, are accessories we would use. So this is the most popular accessories that most people buy. So it comes with 2 cutting boards that you can put up here if you wanted to. Looks like we got more storage here. Man, you're sure not gonna run out of storage if you do both of these. Oh, we got our covers in there. Okay. So you can store your covers. This is like your full-blown like commercial restaurant. I think this is for our skillet. You can get a wok too. That's probably a must. More food storage here. That's my biggest beef. See what I did there? That's my biggest beef with grills is there's half the time there's nowhere to put anything. Now this baby comes standard. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, is this like Game of Thrones? Like what's going on here with these guys? Is that necessary to attach your chickens that way? What do you think?
I don't think so, but it's cool.
It is cool. It is pretty typical that you're gonna have tongs, maybe some rags, pans, pots, food storage. You either need a countertop space to set stuff, or you're gonna need a place to store stuff like your rotisserie, warming racks, pizza stones, all of that. Because if a grill can do all in one, but there's nowhere to put anything, doesn't matter. So here's our little leg lockers. So there you go. Now the wheels are locked. Very robust. I like that you don't have to like dig under here. It's just thought through, don't you think, Alex?
Yeah, it's classic German engineering. They think of everything.
Now let's get into the money area. Cooking grates. Let's get our tool. Oh my gosh. These look like cast stainless cooking grates. We know from our friends at Napoleon that these are exceptional. I have never in my life seen a firebox like this, ever. So it's all stainless, and we got a burner at a 45-degree angle here, burner here, and a sear station. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I know these are infrared. Infrared heat works exceptionally well. Biggest benefit to infrared heat is no flare-ups. There's no fire in the middle of this grill, so you're definitely not gonna have flare-ups. Usually the problem with infrared is it's too hot. These modulate very well. So very few infrared grills that you can turn down. I think this goes from 200 degrees to 1600, and they on purpose have zones. So this is gonna be your coolest zone, this is gonna be higher, and then this is gonna be the hottest section. Now how's my rotisserie mount? Okay, so there's our little rotisserie. Spit rod, this is our counterbalance weight. So you got some heavy breasts right here. You know, offset that. All right, there's our rotisserie. If we wanted to walk it up, how we would do that? I know it goes over the main sear station. That's pretty cool. And I like it's like totally isolated from your main grill grate. So you could have this going and your cooking area going. No sense for a side burner. You just got a real deal wok. Now, you get a real junk grill with one of those stupid little Weber side burners, it ain't doing what this is about to do. I promise you that. Let's see how fast this gets hot. Of course, I don't want to go crazy because I need to play with some accessories. Woo! That's hot. So now we have a full skillet accessory, and I think the pizza oven that's pretty cool. So you have a skillet going over here or your wok going over here, then your pizza stone here. This is a lot of accessories. It actually is an all-in-one grill. Now it's time for our good old-fashioned toast test. We'll put toast on here to see how even this cooks. I don't think we're gonna do that because we're not trying to get this to cook even, because they don't claim that it cooks even. It gives you different temperature zones. Okay, now we're gonna let these burners run for like 5 minutes. But you can see it clearly you would not have flare-ups. This could be like the best, most non-flare-up grill I've ever seen. So far, without actually cooking on it, this has to be one of the most thought-out design grills I've ever seen. See those infrared burners? You're not really heating, I mean, you are getting some ambient heat from that, but infrared heats objects. But the objects they're heating up are these grill grates. And because they're cast stainless, they're gonna retain heat really well. So it's not the flame that's gonna be cooking your food, it's gonna be the grill grates themselves, all right? Yeah, this is nice thick toast. Well, right now it's bread, but let's check out our zones. This is gonna be on high heat. I did not oil this, so hopefully. End piece. No one likes the end piece anyway. Let's give this a second. Might have left them on a little too long. See, those solid cast iron grates are really heating up. See where this is solid here? That's gonna be a pretty high heat spot. So your ends are actually hotter. Now that's reverse of a regular grill. Normally the front of the grill is really cool. So a toast test is an extremely scientific way to show your hot spots on a grill. So you can see we're definitely cooler in the middle, hotter on the edges. Let's see how long it takes for the skillet to get hot. We haven't had this on very long. Like maybe a minute. And it's climbing rapidly. This thing is hot. This grill very much impresses me. It's unique. You can see right here, there's so many grills. They all start to look the same and they all have the same features and benefits. This is one of the only grills I've ever reviewed that like Probably the most unique grill next to this is the Heston over there. It is so unique and the features and benefits are so different from everything else that are in the marketplace. We might need to kick someone out for a top 5 luxury in 2026. Which one's gonna go away though? We'll see.